like a boss.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex from mindfulattraction.org, trying to survive while I make this video. So look, man, let's talk about the more you love them, the less you should show it. It's a little unfortunate that this is the point where we've gone to with human beings, but we're all consistently reminded of this sort of unfortunate part of life, but we sort of don't pay attention to it because we're so distracted with other things and our own desires. But just pay attention to this, man. Haven't you noticed that the nicer you are to somebody that you love, the more conditional love you try to give, the more they take it for granted. And I don't know what it is about us, but for some reason we see this in our lives, and we just hope that the next one, we just hope that the next time this happens, it works. It reminds me of like playing the slot machines, right? How when you play the slot machines, you keep losing, but the only reason why you keep playing is because you're remembering that one time you won, right? And so the only reason why a lot of people just keep giving unconditional love is not because it works, but because it's more of an addiction, and in reality you're just rationalizing doing it again because you can't control yourself. This is a compulsion, a pure compulsion, and that's why it's easier to give advice than to take it, because what most people are operating under is not something logical, because they know that by showing a lot of interest logically, it gets a person to like them, but more out of an emotional place, a selfish place, where you want what you want, and you're not aware how you could potentially be turning off that person. It's almost like going to somebody and because you think you have the best mixtape, you get in their face and you say, "Hey bro, check out this mixtape, it's the best." But you don't know from this person's perspective that you're just invading and being pushy. And that's how a lot of you, that's what happens when you try to get love by giving love. That it comes across like you're doing it for a reason, and people just don't react to it positively. They actually get turned off by it, So as a result of it, if you actually analyze your goddamn life, analyze the relationship with your kids and your work and your job, the more somebody shows how dependent they are on you, the more they take you for granted. For example, let's say you're at a job, think about sports, the superstars. The most arrogant players are the ones that know that they can't be replaced. So they act arrogant, And why is that? Because they know to the franchise, they're worth everything, so you can't kick me out. So they act arrogant. Which is how it is. When you show the person how much you need them, how much you really depend on them, you gotta realize that people are always secretly looking for power. And anytime somebody serves you, they don't serve you by choice. They serve you because they have to. But people are constantly looking for power. And as soon as you give them that power by validating them without them working for it, validating them consistently, they're gonna grow arrogant. It's almost like having a child and you give them everything. The child is gonna grow arrogant and disrespect you. So that's why it's not that you neglect the child, but that from time to time you show a little coldness. From time to time you show that somebody's looking. What are you looking at, people? Stop looking. See how they're looking? From time to time you show that coldness, and from time to time you whip him from time to time, right? You give him the fear of God. And what's gonna happen is that the next time that kid tries to fuck up, he's gonna remember that feat of coldness that you gave him in the past, and he's gonna behave. He's gonna know, shit, I'll get fucked up if I fuck up again, right? But we're not asking you to beat people up. What we're saying is that, unfortunately, the more you love the person, the more you have to control that compulsion to show love. Because it's almost like when you drink water when you're thirsty. When you drink water when you're thirsty, you don't notice you drank the whole bottle until you drank the whole bottle. But when you're not thirsty and you're being forced to drink water, you don't drink that much. In fact, it feels so forceful. It's the same way, is that when you're super in love with somebody, you don't notice how much you're demanding from them. You don't notice how much interest you're showing. You really don't. You lose a certain level you lose a certain level of self-awareness when you love somebody. You really do. You lose yourself because you're trying to. You finally you see an image of the person who you always wanted to be because this person loves you, and so you sort of you sort of like your desire narrows the scope of your vision, and so you're so happy to get this thing, which is this relationship, that you sort of are not aware of how you're coming across. So that's why I'm telling you people, it's better to be known as somebody cold in the beginning than warm up, than hot in the beginning and always hot. Like, because then when you warm up, it feels earned, you know? So it's like, you gotta remind people that they gotta work for you, man. That you have to constantly be reminding people that you can't be taken for granted. And the way you remind them is by not validating how much you love them. Even though you really want to tell them how much you really love them, you keep it to yourself, you know? It's better for him to wonder whether or not you actually love him than for him not to wonder that, because again, people just think that if the person feels like you don't love them, if you don't constantly show the person how much you love them, people think that they're gonna lose interest. That's just your own insecurities, man. That's you. That's just you. If you really pay attention, whenever you like someone, that's what you think. So in reality, it's just your own insecurities. You know, just think about that. It's just that you think that he doesn't like you. That's what's going on. You know, you think he doesn't like you, because if you know he likes you, when you like someone, you can withstand the thought of them not liking you. In fact, when you like someone, the thought of them not liking you is torturous, and actually makes you like them more. Oh shit, that's never a good idea. Does that make sense, people? It's unfortunate, but that's how it is, man. The more you love someone in your life, the more you keep that shit to yourself, you know, and it's not to be mean, you know, but it's for their own good. It's for their own good, because once you give them that validation, it activates something inside of them, man. People will just begin to take you for granted, and they, you know, it's not even their fault. You know, you caused it. A lot of times we cause people to take us for granted, all right? So yeah, man, that's how it is, man. That's how the cookie crumbles. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week. Fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are: 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.